Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on competitive multiplayer with Daggerwin. Just in the Massey Ferguson tractor on my way back to the farm, or what I call the farm, the grass field that we own, with the seed drill at the moment, which we picked up last episode from the shop. Just taking this to the yard for a start. I could start the drilling, but what I'm hoping to do is get a fertilizer spreader and lime spreader today and get the field spread with lime to improve the soil before we start drilling. So that is the current idea. I have just checked the sale and there is still a used lime spreader in the sale, so I'm hoping to get that if Daggerwin doesn't buy it first. But to be able to afford to buy it, I will need to sell some more of my grain. In fact, there was a lot of people in the comments last episode. Thank you for everyone's comments, by the way. It's really nice to see so much support for the new series. I really appreciate it. But yeah, a lot of people were saying that we should sell some of the grain now, rather than waiting for the price to increase in the winter, because if we sell it now we can get some stuff bought that I need for getting the fields planted to their best productivity, whatever you want to call it, before the winter arrives. So we want to get the crops in the ground now. So I will sell the spelt. I will just check as well the prices of it, just to see where the best price currently is. It is starting to increase a little bit. It's not gone up much, but it's gone up slightly. So yeah, the rail station is the best place to sell it on the train. That will take a bit more time, but it is, I suppose it is quite a bit more than there, which is the nearest sell point. So I could use the train, I suppose, although it will charge me, I think, for using it. But let's just tag that and see where that is. How far away is that exactly? Oh, it's not too bad actually, just straight along this road, so I think I will go there. We'll use the train and sell. Shall I just sell the spelt, or shall I sell the triticale as well? Ah, but that's on the ground. I don't have a bucket for that, do I, at the moment? I think I'll just sell this for a start and see how much money we get. Don't really want to sell everything. I know some people were saying sell everything. Other people were saying just sell what's in the trailer. I'll see how much money I have for a start, because really all I need is enough money to buy a spreader and some lime. I've already got the fertilizer. Luckily, I was very lucky with that last episode. I got some in the used sale at an absolute bargain price, at 91% off the normal price, which was amazing. So yeah, that was extremely good. But I haven't got any lime. I will need to afford to buy some lime as well as the spreader. I think if I go for the spreader I saw last episode, I think it was about 3,500. And then with some lime on top of that, I would probably need to allow about £4,500 to £5,000 in total in the bank to be able to afford it. I'm hoping I will get that for this load. It's got 5,500 litres in it, and if we're getting almost 1,000, it's just under £1,000, isn't it, for 1,000 litres? There is the train. So yeah, I reckon we probably could just about afford to do that without selling the other crops as well, or the other crop that's on the ground. So yeah, let's just sell this for a start, see how it goes, see how much money we can make, and then I will hopefully get that spreader which is in the sale. I always think it's risky doing this when I'm driving, but yeah, that one is 3,300, so it's not too bad if I can get that one. Okay, so yeah, I'll continue on to the sell point, hopefully get this train to sell the crop, and then we will get that spreader bought and get the field spread with lime. Well, it looks like this is going to be a bit of a fail again. I do remember this happening before actually on multiplayer with using the train. It just doesn't seem to work on multiplayer, does it? It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop at the stations on multiplayer. It just drives off. Because I've called the train, and as you can see there, it's getting further and further away. This is the station, by the way. Yeah, I went to the wrong place there. That was the end of the map where it sells. But yeah, the distance the train is getting further away again. I saw it go past, but you can't tab to it. So unless it's, I think that's an option, but even so, it didn't stop. So there's no way of getting on the train to stop it. I don't don't know whether, yeah, if in the options there might be a setting, isn't there, for I've seen it before where you can tab to the train. I'll have to check. Okay, I had a look. I couldn't see an option for that on multiplayer. Maybe it's different on multiplayer to single player, but either way, yeah, this train is not working. So that's just wasted £86. Great. And now I've got all my crops in the station and I can't sell them. So it's alright as a store. I can use this. I can get it back again. It's not total loss. It's not the end of the world, but it means I'm going to have to sell somewhere different. I can't use the train to sell, basically. And I've just wasted a load of time driving the trailer back to the yard when I could have sold it on the train, but never mind. This is all wasting a lot of time. Let's just see, actually, let's just do a contract, maybe do a harvest contract if there is one. There are 2 harvest contracts. There's one there, field 4. I could do that one, wheat harvest. Obviously you can't use these machines, but I can use my own equipment. So let's get that one done. That will give me £2,300. I can't borrow the items. I can accept the contract and head to field 4 with a combine. Let's do that. And where is field 4? Not too bad at all. Not too far away from where the combine is. So yeah, let's head over there with the combine. I'll get that going. We are allowed to use helpers, so the helper can make a start on that while I go and retrieve my crops from the station and get them sold somewhere different. And then, hopefully, if it's still available, I'll be able to buy my lime spreader and get these 2 fields spread with lime, which is now 1 field, but it was 2. So yeah, change the plan. Let's hope this works out. I'm hoping I'll have time to go and do all that before the combine gets too full. It might probably get full before I'm ready for it, but yeah, we'll get it going on a helper anyway, and it'll save me a bit of time. Of course, that's going to cost me money, though. I haven't got an awful lot of money left in the bank. Only got £380 left in the bank, but it should be enough to run the helper for a little bit, and then I can take over if I run out of money or when I have the time. But yeah, it'd be good to get at least 1 contract done today, so we'll do that. Right, okay, so a bit of travelling later, quite a bit of travelling. We are here, so let's see what we can get for this. Okay, well, that's good. It's already enough to buy the spreader, so we'll get that bought so that it doesn't disappear from the sale, or so Dagwin doesn't buy it either. There are actually 2, I think, and I did have a look earlier on, and there was 2. There was the one I already showed you, which is the one we've had before, and there's also this one, which is a bit more expensive. That one can hold up to 4,200 litres, and what's the spread width? It doesn't say, I don't think. Okay, and then the other one is obviously the one we've used many times before, which is a bit cheaper, and that one can hold 5,000 litres, so yeah, that's definitely the one to go with then. It's a bigger capacity and it's cheaper, so definitely that one. We'll buy that definitely now, and we'll just keep the colour the same, I think, unless it doesn't change the price, because then I could go with a different colour maybe. Okay, it's free, that's good. So yeah, what colour should I go with then? It doesn't matter too much, but it's just a bit of variety rather than just going with grey all the time. I think I went with blue last time, maybe something different. I can't remember actually. I've had this obviously I've used this before many times, but it's nice to go with a different colour. What about red? I don't think we've had a red one before. Although I suppose most of my equipment is red, so it certainly matches with the theme. But yeah, we'll go with that. Let's go with that. And the rims, I can probably keep them the same. That looks okay. Let's buy it. Good. We've got that secured then. The other thing I would kind of like to get is a small roller, maybe. And what else? Oh yeah, the lime. We are going to get some money back for the contract, so I could afford to buy that and still be able to afford some lime after I finish the contract. So I could get the roller. It's only a small one, but it would do the job. Okay, oh yeah, I need to leave enough money in the account for the helper as well, which is still running. We need to go and get that unloaded. I'm sure the combine is almost full. So yeah, let's head to the combine now, get that unloaded, finish the contract, and then I'll be able to afford to buy some lime to get my fields spread.
We're talking to each other, I know we feel the same about the situation, like we're stuck inside a game. Time to get out of this circle, yeah, we both carry a scar. Let's rewrite the part we're playing, time to cherish who we are. The only thing I ever wanted starts with us taking the chance. Not like anything we've done before, yeah. Now it's time for something better, and time for us to follow our dreams. No, we can't stay no more, Come run away, don't be afraid, we'll be okay. Mixed emotions, the first step is always hard when you walk out of the doorway, but that's just the place to start. The only thing I ever wanted starts with us taking the chance. Not like anything we've done before, yeah. Now it's time for something better, and time for us to follow our dreams. No, we can't stay no more, Come run away. Time we let things go.
There we go, that is the harvest contract completed, so we can shut the combine down for now, put it there. We don't need it again today anyway, unless we do another harvest contract. Right, we need to find out where we're selling the crop now. It is the same place I just came from, I think, which, yes, it is, is up the hill. Oh dear. Yeah, this tractor's struggling a little bit on the hill with this trailer, so I think we do need to look at probably changing it. Actually, there were a few people suggesting selling this tractor and replacing it with a older but more powerful one. I'll have to look at doing that, I think, because it is struggling a bit. Whether or not I can afford one just at the moment, I don't know, because I obviously do need to buy the lime as well. It's not my number one priority. Obviously, need to get the fields drilled and planted and stuff before we consider changing the tractor. That's the main priority, is to get some crops in the ground and get something actually growing. But if there is some spare money available and I can afford a good used tractor in the sale, then I will certainly consider changing this one for a different one. I don't even know what this tractor's worth actually, so I need to look into that and see if it's worth doing or not. At some point it will definitely be changed, but it's just a case of how soon, whether it will be today or in a few episodes time, I'm not sure. But we need to make some money for a start. So yeah, finishing this contract will give me a bit of money. It'll be over 2,000, which will certainly be enough to buy some lime. I did just check to see if there was any lime in the used sale, but there isn't at the moment, which is a bit of a shame. But you can't have everything. It's you've got to expect to pay full price, and if it's in the sale, it's a bonus. So yeah, it's £450 per bag of lime, which is not too bad really. I could almost have afforded one bag. I was only about £100 off being able to afford the first bag, but not quite enough. So I brought the roller back instead. That's at the field now, ready to go when the field's drilled. So we can just go straight into rolling that at the time when the field is drilled. I'm not sure whether we're going to have time to drill it today and roll it and everything, or whether we'll leave it till next time. I think we can still drill most crops some crops in October, so I'm hoping to get it drilled before the winter anyway. So it might be next episode we do the actual drilling, but at least today I want to get the lime spread and see how far we get with it. But I don't want to start drilling today and then finish it tomorrow, or in the next episode, because I'll have half and half. I don't really want a half planted field. I'd rather have it all ready at the same time, really. I suppose I could do that, but I don't like that. It's messy. I prefer to have the whole field done. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking anyway. So let's get this load sold, if I can get up the hill. It is obviously quite slow, but we are doing it. Don't undertake me, I'm going this way. Yeah, it's a good little cut through this. It's quite narrow. You wouldn't get a combine through here, but it's alright for the trailer. I won't be selling the trailer. Although, having said that, there was a bit of an issue though, which you'll have noticed. For some reason the combine wasn't detecting the trailer when I was alongside it, so I had to stop and drive the combine myself. I don't know whether that was an issue with the combine or the trailer, but when the combine's on the helper doesn't detect the trailer's there, so something's wrong somewhere, but I don't know what. But it's fine as long as I'm the one driving the combine. It will still obviously unload into the trailer, as you saw, but the helper doesn't detect the trailer next to me for some reason. Anyway, yes, so we'll get this finished, get the contract complete, get some lime bought, and then start spreading that one field with lime. Okay, so I just thought I'd have a look to see, out of interest, what my tractor is worth, the Massey Ferguson, and it's worth at the moment 49,300. A little bit more if I sell it directly though, so that's promising. And it really is a case of what's in the sale really that would be suitable. I don't want to go for a quad track this time. I'm not going straight to a quad track from this, it's just too big and I don't really like them anyway. But something, yeah, that's just about, maybe possibly affordable, probably not quite actually, but 136 horsepower. Then I could go for something older as well. That's another thing. That one's quite good. It's a bit cheaper and it's modern. 31 miles an hour. I would like something a little bit quicker because it is quite a big map, this. Although we can go with something like this, which is obviously much higher horsepower, but then it only does 19 miles an hour. And I think that'd be a bit painful driving around at 19 miles an hour, doing all this long distance work that I've been doing today. It's bad enough at 26 miles an hour. So although that's powerful, I don't think I will go for one as my main tractor at the moment. I think something like that Deutz-Fahr that I just showed you was pretty good. 90,000 is a bit too much at the moment, but that's good. 210 horsepower minimum. So yes, there are a few tractors which I could afford. I might just leave it a little bit longer because I would like to get something that's a bit faster than this. Even though this is, you see, it's 155 horsepower, so it's a good engine upgrade. But it's not really an upgrade because it's so slow. So I'd be going slow anyway. That one's not too bad, it's only 24 miles an hour though. Yeah, I think that one, my favourite at the moment that's in the sale is this one down here. Because that's 31 miles an hour and can be upgraded to 143 horsepower, which is a bit of an upgrade. It's not a massive upgrade on what I've got though. 95 horsepower I've got at the moment in my Massey Ferguson. So I think I'll just leave it for today, but certainly I will very soon be changing this tractor, I think, for something in the used sale with a bit more power and a bit more speed, hopefully, as well. Anyway, we're loaded up with lime, so let's head to the field and I'll go and spread that with lime. There we go, so the field is all spread with lime. I'll just unload my lime bags there because I had a bit left over. Just wanted to make sure I had enough to finish the field when I went back because I didn't want to make a third visit back to the shop for some more. But anyway, that's all done now. I don't really think it's time to start drilling it now. I could start drilling it now, but I would never get the whole thing done, I don't think, and especially not rolled as well. So I think we'll leave the actual drilling till next time, as long as there is time to do it next time, as long as it lets me do it. So in October we can do spelt again. That's what it was last year, but that's fine. We could do rye, some new crops in this, meadow grass. No, we don't want to do meadow grass because that's just grass. Green rye. I don't know what the difference is, but green rye. What else can we do? Alfalfa I'm not sure whether that's a combinable crop. Don't know much about that one. What else? So we've got rye. Oh yeah, green rye and normal rye. So yeah, October spelt, yes. And we can do triticale, vetch rye, and winter wheat and winter barley. So yeah, there's a good selection of crops. We can do that next month. I'll do that in the next episode. Oh, there's Daggerwin. I'm blocking the road, so I'll move out of the way. Now, yeah, depending on how long Daggerwin's planning on continuing for, I think we'll have time to do a fertilizer contract. We've got plenty of fertilizer, which I got at a bargain price, as I said earlier in the previous episode. So definitely think we could do a fertilizer contract or two to finish the episode off today, and then we'll obviously go into the field drilling next episode. So I'll get to the shop again and fill up with some fertilizer, and we'll go and do a few fertilizer contracts. If I might have time to take one now. So there's a nice big one there, field 5, so let's accept field 5's fertilizer job. Hopefully we'll have time to finish that. I'll go and fill up with fertilizer like I say now, and we'll go and spread that one with lime and with fertilizer, and hopefully make some decent money out of that. Contract complete, so £7,200 for doing that one. That's really good. That's certainly helped with the finances, up to £8,500 in the bank now. I'm not sure whether I've got enough time to do one more. See if there's one on the way back towards the yard somewhere, because I'm not using much fertiliser doing this. Field 13 I could possibly do. That's kind of on the way. Where's the other one? Oh, they're all very close by. How do we get to field 13? Down this way and up there, I would have thought. Let's see if we can do that one. I'll accept it anyway and try and head that way and see. Yeah, I should be able to do that one. Yes, so not using much fertiliser because we've got precision farming on, and I've set it to deactivate the automatic application rate, because obviously it's not my field, so as long as it's got some fertiliser on it, it doesn't actually matter too much. The farmer doesn't seem to care whether you put the right amount on, it just wants some fertiliser, so I've managed to spread the minimum amount to save quite a bit of money there on fertiliser, which means I've still got pretty much a full load to do my own field, which is really good. And I barely paid any money for the fertiliser as it is, so can't really lose really. Almost 100% profit doing these jobs. It's really nice. Just time really, time and diesel, and a little bit of fertiliser is the only expense. So let's head up this way. I think it's up here somewhere, up the hill again, and we'll try and get one more field done with the fertiliser.
Together.
Here we are back at my field yard thing. We're going to park up now and probably leave it there for today, but we've got another good fertilizer job done there, so just going to collect that money in a second and see how much we got for it. I think it was about 3.5, was it? 3,500? But let's just check that. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so there's another one appeared, but I'll collect that one. Yeah, it's just under 3,500 for that. There is another couple of contracts I saw that had appeared. This one's quite a good one, 39, so we potentially might do that one next time, but we are going to be quite busy next time with my own field, so it just depends whether I've got time to do it. Where are we? Where's my field? This one. There we go. Yeah. This is going to be drilled next time. Not decided yet what crop it's going to be. Any suggestions, let me know, but it's quite a few to choose from. Probably something different. I probably won't do wheat or barley. I'll probably do something a bit different that comes with the map, but we'll see. And then, yeah, this field I don't know what to do with it. I'm half thinking about selling it and saving up for a bigger one, a better field. Daggerwin's done, so just say okay to that. Yep, I'm done as well. Yeah, I'm not sure whether to sell this field or drill it with a crop. I don't know. I really haven't decided yet. It's not a very good field. It's quite small and it's on a hill, so it'd be nice to get something a little bit bigger and a bit flatter, really. Either for a yard or as a field. But yeah, this one I don't particularly like that much, although it is in quite a good location because it's kind of en route to this shop, and en route sort of halfway between the shop and my other field. So I don't know. I'll think about that one, and also the tractor as well. Do I buy another field or do I buy a tractor first? That's another question. Obviously I'll need a tractor. Also, this one has a front loader, which is handy. I don't want to get one that doesn't have a front loader, which some of those bigger, older ones don't have. But yeah, we'll see. Anything else I wanted to say? I can't remember. I thought there was something else I was going to say, but I can't remember now. Oh yeah, what was Daggerwin been doing? Yes, so I'll just compare the scores. Okay, so I'm ahead at the moment, just. Daggerwin's been selling some wood, I think. Instead of doing fertilizer contracts, he's been doing some wood. Has he got his fields drilled yet? I think he has. But he hasn't rolled them. Yes, he's drilled those two. And that one. Yeah, but he hasn't done the rolling, and it's going to be too late for that next time. So he's going to lose a little bit of percentage on the yield. Not a lot, but a little bit. I'm going to hopefully roll mine, since I bought my roller. Anyway, yep, like I say, we're going to finish there. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.